How are you guys doing? Thank you very much for being here. I'm Papa Stanimus, and this is The Feed. Remember that guy, Michael Avenatti? The lawyer for Stormy Daniels. He was all over the news, and he hated Trump. He was like the guy, David and Goliath. He was going to take down Trump. Today, he was sentenced to 2.5 years of prison time. This is rich hearing about him because back in 2020, he tweeted, "Some people ask me, with what you are facing, why don't you lay low and stop tweeting and giving your opinion about Trump?" The answer is easy. I'm not going to start acting guilty or stop speaking truth to power, ever, because it's not in my DNA, and I'm not guilty. And if I'm ever going down, and I'm not, I'm going to go down swinging. It is all I know, and it is how I am built. I mean, it's just like so ironic seeing that from this guy. I have always disliked this person because of stuff that he says like this, while simultaneously actually being a really bad person. About a year ago, this guy was charged for trying to extort Nike for about $20 million. This happened at about the height of his network peak, and these other things started coming out about him. I'm not sure if all the attention he brought on himself was what sped up his day of reckoning or not, but it is really interesting with all that coverage he was getting for being like an anti-Trump dude, and then now it turns out this guy's a really bad guy, which is actually incredible because people who usually get charged with this level of fraud do way more time. I think him being a lawyer and then knowing to go get good lawyers really helped him reduce the time down. So at the end of the day, he kind of won this situation, even though he's going to prison for 2.5 years, because he could have a lot more years. With that said, he still has 2 more indictments, though. One in New York and one in California. One of them is for his client that made him famous. He was the lawyer for Stormy Daniels, who had that, I can't remember the whole situation between Stormy Daniels and Donald Trump, but there was some sort of, relationship that they had, and it was a big drama. Well, this guy decided to be her lawyer, and then he started getting on television everywhere because of it. He was supposed to be a champion for this person and be the good guy, and everyone loved him. But then it turns out he actually stole hundreds of thousands of dollars from her for some book thing that they were going to do, and he took it. And then it turns out in California, he did the same thing to a bunch of clients with this firm. So this guy is anything but a good guy. I just now noticed this as I was researching, and Michael Avenatti's Wikipedia got updated real quick. Here's what it says. Michael John Avenatti is an American attorney best known for his representation of pornographic film actress Stormy Daniels in her lawsuits against President Donald Trump, and for his attempted extortion of sports apparel company Nike, which has led to his conviction of several felonies. That's what he's known for now. I would say the remorse that he showed in court in front of the judge and the jury and stuff probably helped his case a little bit. He said, "I betrayed my own values, my friends, my family, and myself. I and I alone have destroyed my career, my relationships, my life." I used to see this guy tweet all the time, and all the snarky stuff he would say. This guy is so aggressive and confrontational and stuff, and it's really hard for me personally to believe that he's actually remorseful for what he did. I think it's one of those situations where he's sorry he got caught, but he's playing the game so he can get a reduced sentence. Again, I don't know how that happened exactly, but it is definitely a reduced sentence from what people usually get. So the guy's going to do 2.5 years for this, plus he has his other things that he's done. We'll see how many years he gets for those. So this guy's not out of the woods yet, but personally never really liked this guy. I always saw him as taking advantage of people and just being kind of a snaky person. So, I mean, that's just my own opinion and my vibes that I got from seeing this guy exist online. We'll just have to wait and see what happens next, though. Thank you guys very much for watching another episode of The Feed. I'm Pop Stanimus. I love making these videos. Like, subscribe, drop a comment down below with what you think about Avanoodles, and I'll see you in the next video.